We are here on the start-finish line of the Australian Formula 1 Grand Prix here in Albert Park. After I made the video on this channel of how they build the Australian Formula 1 Grand Prix, some of you asked, well, what happens after the race? So we thought we'd grab the scooter, a bike, and do a quick lap of the Formula 1 Grand Prix circuit and show you what it's like a week after the Australian Formula 1 Grand Prix. Ready? You be crofty.
Oh, no.
Oh, people have, first of all, people have signed the start-finish.
I didn't know people had done that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I've only just seen that. Zoomies on tour. If those are your hands, hope you had a great time at the race.
Love you, Esteban.
Why are you on sports mode? I thought we were doing this together. Down the start-finish straight, the main grandstand is obviously still up behind me, as you can see. Pit lane is also still closed to the public. And all the hospitality areas which were up here, like around the start-finish straight, they're all still here. Those are gonna take a few weeks to come down. But the main roads, thank you mate, are open now to the public. So this is one of the first days that we can actually get on the roads and cycle around. A lot of the advertising has been taken down. You'll notice the Heineken branding that was on that big bridge across the start-finish straight, that's come off now. This is the runoff area. You can see they've taken all the gravel off. I guess they'll reseed and try and regenerate to grow the grass back on here. Just a bit of a muddy mess at the moment otherwise. Also, a lot of the grandstands have started coming apart now. You can see here on turn 2 and 3, the seats have started coming off. They just pile them up here by the side of the road. Trucks come and pick them up. But the process of, you're going over the rumble strip? But the process of taking all the seats off the grandstand, that's well and truly begun now. Careful! The infamous turn 3. You remember the crash here?
Which crash?
Which crash? True, there were a few. This is the corner where Gasly and Ocon
went into each other.
Look, you can still see all the damage down here. And then the funny thing is people have come down here since the race and they've written little messages. There's a little message of support for Pierre. Stay handsome.
All of these for Gasly and Ocon.
Can we find any bits of carbon fibre?
Oh, I'm sure people would have taken it.
Do you reckon people have taken it? Nice. What is Turn 3 now. This is where, sadly, sorry all Ferrari fans, this is where Charles is, Australian Formula 1 Grand Prix, she's a Charles fan. This is where it came to a sad end. All the gravel's been taken up. They're loading it onto trucks at the moment. The main car park then after turn 3 is opened up again. It's now a car park, as you can see. We can get through. Did you say we can't get through? Well, I think we need to respect the road. We'll just go around the edge here. So we're on the top, the northern side of the circuit now. Some of the barriers have started coming down, but up ahead is where I think they've shut the road. Lakeside Drive is closed? Yeah, no worries. 4 o'clock? Thank you, mate. Cheers. We're making our way around then the inside of the track now instead. This is the running path that goes around the lake. Back there as well is the corner where Alex Albon's race unfortunately came to an end. It was very sad. Everyone wants Alex to do well, right? Oh, they have started taking the barriers down though. So that's the reason why Lakeside Drive is closed at the moment. During the daytime now, they're going to be spending most of the time taking the barriers down. And I guess they can't have cars going up and down the public roads whilst they're doing it. Opens back up at 4 o'clock in the afternoons now. If you're at the F1, you'll know that there was a bridge constructed across the lake here to get from one side of the park to the other. The main pedestrian footbridge that led you to that, that's what they're taking down here on my left. Then at the bottom of the back straight now, the road has opened up again. Well, there's no one else on here apart from you and me. I hope it's open. We sincerely hope it's open. Actually, it does look blocked off at the bottom there. And there is a very large truck coming. Turn 11 here on the corner You can see the grandstands are still up here, but that main part of the road on Lakeside Drive does appear to be open. Barriers are still up, grandstands are still up around us. That's where Jack Crawford crashed.
Yep.
Sorry, Jack. Bring up that terrible memory for him.
Yep.
You met him?
He came second in the sprint race and I met him with his trophy and then he crashed the next day.
Who else did you meet?
And then we met Dennis Hauger. This is where Victor Martins shoved Dennis Hauger from another podium.
Shoved? Are you sure it's shoved?
He went straight into the back of him and he came like dead last.
And just to confirm, this was the driver that you met, one of the many drivers that you met who spun off the track at the weekend. Not that you're a bad luck charm or anything.
Yeah.
Right, let's go in there. Let's go in there. Go to the left, to the left. And final corner. Get this corner well, you're going to get a personal lap record of 1 hour, 23 minutes.
We had some detours though.
We had some detours, yes.
We go to pit lane?
I don't think we're allowed to.
There's a big fence across here, we can't. They learn.
They learnt from last time when I tried to get up pit lane on my bike, so they've put a fence. They've actually erected a fence now to stop YouTubers like us trying to get into it. So when you did the invasion at the end, the track invasion, where did you stand?
We were right in front of the podium. They opened up the gates and everyone there was like a few hundred people behind us and we ran through here and we sprinted all the way up to the podium, which is like a good 200 meters I'd say.
That's a decent run.
Probably. And we got right in front of the podium.
This is where you stood when they were doing the presentations? With 1 million people behind you?
Yeah, a lot of people.
That is a decent view. How did you get here? Just ran.
Yeah.
If you want to know how they build the Formula 1 Grand Prix down here in Australia, check out this video which gives you a full countdown from 70 days to race day of how they build this circuit. Should we go?
Yeah.
Why are you laughing? Why were you laughing?